awesome. This is gonna be awesome.
Hello guys, welcome to Survival Russia. I said yesterday, today we're gonna do something completely different. And today we're gonna take a look at a really awesome hot tent oven. Very lightweight and very awesome. It's not just another, you can say, hot tent oven, stainless steel, blah blah blah. It has some special features which makes it quite awesome. We're gonna put it in the Survival Russia studio there. And we're gonna fire it up and all sorts of awesome things. As you can see, we've had a bit of snow today, about 4 or 5 centimeters. I left the snow on the tent here. It's heavy snow. It's wet snow. It's about 0 degrees, so it's not really freezing. Tra-la-la-la-la. But yeah, that's what we got. Let's get in the tent and let's take a look at the oven. It's a little bit heavy. But it's a military tent, and for military application, there would of course always, almost always anyway, be guys around to clean the snow off the roof. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get on with the oven there. Alright guys, so here we have the stove, the oven, and it's of course a little bit smaller than the box here. It's a medium-sized oven, it's stainless steel, but let's get this video rolling. And let's get out the oven and let's, as fast as possible, try it out. Here we have a bag we're going to take a look at some point. What is the bag in Flora, digital, camo, tra-la-la-la-la. It's of course a bag for the oven. And if you're interested, there will be links in the description to PF Bereg. Bereg means, it means riverbank in Russian, but there's links in the description to the oven. Anyway, here comes out an oven. Let's get this box out of the way. At a first glance, this of course looks pretty much like just a stainless steel oven for the outdoors, for a hot tent. But it's not. As you can see, the oven packs down in this digital Flora camo bag. Not camel bag, but camo bag. That is pretty awesome, but we do not need this oven down in the bag right now, so we will get it out again. Well, it's of course very practical. And this specific oven here, it's a little bit heavier than the other one I have, because I have 2 of them. It's a little bit heavier. And there's a specific reason for that. I have 2 stainless steel metal sheets of some kind. These 2 guys here, at the moment, I don't know what they are for. I know as a YouTuber and so on, I am supposed to know everything about everything. And if I don't know everything about everything, then I'm supposed to pretend that I do. But I don't. But we'll most likely find out what they're for. As you can see, we have 2 side panels. They are as far in as possible right now, but with the help of these wing nuts here, we can of course extend the side here, so we have some, airflow. And behind the steel cover there, we have something awesome. Something that makes this oven here much more efficient than just a stainless steel oven. We have the front here. We can take off. We have all our stuff and everything in the oven itself. We have this little cap for regulating airflow, of course. As you can see, we have some holes here. And yeah, can of course just remove it completely, and we have full blast. On the back here we also have a little heat shield with a handle. This heat shield here is fixed. So we have heat shields on either side, heat shield in the back, and we have 2 mystery stainless steel plates. I can say the stainless steel is, I think it's called ASI 430, so it is stainless steel from the 430 series of stainless steels. We can fastly test. Yes,
It's magnetic stainless steel. But these ovens here, they're pretty nicely made. You can see we have spot welds all around. Spot welds all around here. This guy is spot welded with at least 3 spots welds. We have a little logo here. So let's assemble this oven here and fire it up. Here we have a tube. The chimney. It most likely goes in like this. Yes. This is a smoke alarm, but nice spot welded chimney tubes. Chimney tube! See how many of those we have? Here we have a little pouch. That is the legs for the oven. 3, 4. 5. We have 5 nice tubes. A smoke alarm. So I will gently lay the oven over on its side here. As you can see, we have mounts here, 4 pieces, and that is of course for the 4 legs. You can see they are slant cuts, so they will fit perfectly. We have a little wing nut down at the bottom. We actually also have a heat shield down here at the bottom, which might be a good idea actually. So the oven is on all its 4 legs, oven, stove, whatever you want to call it. It was rocking a little bit before because I did not install the leg up there correctly, but that is now fixed. The legs here, they appear to be made from aluminium or aluminum, whatever you prefer to call it. But since we have the legs on and everything, we can push this little pouch here to the side, over to the other stuff here. Alright guys, so far so good. Now we're gonna take a look at something that makes this oven here really unique and really awesome. I just need to unscrew the 4 wing nuts here. Da-da-da! We have a piece of cardboard here. That is really awesome. But if we remove this piece of cardboard, da-da-da, we have a little window. We actually have 2 small windows. And if you think that window is there simply just because we can sit there and watch the fire, to watch the camp TV, so to speak, then you're a little bit wrong. Whoa. According to Bereg, to the manufacturer, the window here, not the window frame, but the window here, it radiates more heat out than just stainless steel. So what we can do now is of course that we can take the oven here and install it over there, and that's what we're gonna do. And this side here we can leave out to the open out to the tent. The other side here I might keep the heat shield on, just extend it a little bit, and yeah, because this side here, the left side, is gonna be relatively close to the tent wall, so maybe I do not want a whole lot of radiated heat in that direction. So this is a space we have between the heat shield and the window there, the glass window. It's about 3 centimeters or something. Alright, so I've been checking these 2 metal plates out here, and what I think they are, a replacement for the glass plate here. If it is that I don't want it, because we have 3 big screws here, and I can see that the window can slide out. I thought that this might be a cover or something, but it doesn't really work like a cover. But it certainly has the same dimensions as the window there. So my wild guess is that this is a replacement for the window. If we for some reason do not want the window with us, we can just take it out, and this guy here is most likely a little bit more lightweight than this fireproof glass there. Awesome, let's get this oven going. And it's getting dark, so the dog will most likely start to bark, and since it's a little bit cold and humid, sound travels pretty far, so what you can hear up there of trains, it is actually the Trans-Siberian Railroad, believe it or not. Goes all the way out to Vladivostok in the other end of Russia. We have the chimney in place. Let's see how it runs. But the manufacturer have been clever enough to make the stove exactly the standard length of a Russian village piece of firewood, which is 50 centimeters. Some birch bark from the sacred birch will of course be needed. The birch is definitely a sacred tree of the north. That is for sure. Also, one thing I can fastly say about the oven is that we have a plate right underneath the vent hole here. So the heat and the smoke will actually have to travel all the way over here and up there and out the chimney. I don't know this oven whatsoever, but I will take a little piece of birch bark, light it up and place it in there just to create a little bit of an updraft. That's always a good thing. Just light it out here. I'll start with removing the little cap here. Put the big cap on. And see how it goes. Put it down here so we don't step on it. We of course have a little bit of a condensation going on. Yeah, it's condensation. To be honest, I just checked if it was some plastic or something I've forgotten to remove, but it seems to just to be ordinary condensation. Awesome! This is gonna be awesome. The rear heat shield I can actually touch with my hand. And see how it goes on the other side here. I cannot hold my hand on it for a long time, but it's most likely better than touching the oven. Up here is of course extremely hot. How's the bottom doing? It's quite warm. It really lets a lot of heat out, this window. 10 centimeters, and cannot hold the hand there for a very long time. The tube here, the chimney, is pretty darn hot, but I can just touch it. But up here we of course have a metal ring, we have a big square of fireproof material, so nothing's gonna burn up there. So tents and wood stoves. That is of course going to open some possibilities for me this year that I did not have last year. And yeah, don't mind the dog, he's running around barking at everything, scaring everything away. Yeah, I have another tent, as you might know, some of you might know. It's called the UP2. Another tent from PF Bereg here. And yeah, that tent I can principally, and oven, I can principally fit on the mini crawler. It's gonna be a little bit overpacked, but that's what it's for. But for example, this tent here and the UP2 tent, for example, that could definitely go into a gas 71. I will hopefully get here at some point during the winter or maybe spring. I don't know. It depends on the money, of course. Some might think that tents and stoves and all this gonna make things easier. They are in some way, but in some way not, because we're gonna start to work with vehicles and travel with vehicles and so on. And no matter what, if you have a hot tent or whatever,
you still need to know what you're doing in the woods. But I will let the oven here burn out and remove it later. I'll go and edit the video, and yeah, guys, please check the links in the description. Please consider supporting the channel and supporting the Gas 71 vehicle project, which is gonna make this channel here super awesome. So yeah, guys, check the links in the description. Get out and train, get it done, and do something awesome. And see you in the next video, guys. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next one.